Welcome back to the studio channel. I'm Josh.
I'm Wyatt.
And today we're not going to do a reaction like we normally do. We're going to give our thoughts and recap what we just watched. We just watched Moon Knight episode 1.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, what did you think?
I thought the episode was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It was chaotic and
very chaotic.
Kind of you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You just I think the overall gist is that there are like Egyptian gods that have been at odds in the past.
Yeah.
And there that struggle is kind of carried into today as well.
Yeah.
But as far as what's going on with Oscar Isaac's character,
we don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of saw at the end, and we kind of have a hint that there's this, at least what I got from it was when he falls asleep, he turns into this other character. There's Steven, and then there's also Mark. Yeah.
So Mark is like Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Or he's not Moon Knight, but he's Mark, the person. But also, Mark is Moon Knight's secret identity.
Yeah.
Alter ego.
That's what it seemed like. Yeah.
And Steven is kind of like caught up in it. He's it almost feels like
he's taking over his body. It almost feels like a Venom type situation, in a sense.
Sort of, but in a way of like this added element of Steven's not involved in the superhero thing. It's like if you had Spider-Man and Peter Parker, but also Gary was also there, and he and Peter swap bodies, but Peter Parker is Spider-Man. I think Mark is Moon Knight.
Okay, yeah.
And Steven's kind of there because of this split personality disorder, schizophrenia thing.
Yeah. I mean, so it is very chaotic. I guess the story will unfold because it started out, I guess he's already Moon Knight because we're seeing hints where he's chaining himself up at night, putting sand around his bed, things like that. I want to get into a little bit of the acting because Oscar Isaac, I know we've seen him in the past, but I think we've seen him in these serious roles like Leto from Dune. And he's kind of a serious role. He plays this kind of father figure, this leader. Yeah. And we see with Steven in this kind of nerdy, not sure himself, schizophrenic
shy
guy.
Kind of, doesn't really stand up for himself, but is kind of happy. He's kind of like, he likes his fish. He likes his job.
He clearly has. He's not content because his life is. It's kind of, he has this thing that he's dealing with in his life.
Well, it's like, and then, it seems like he's gotten things that he kind of likes. He kind of likes working at the museum because he likes history. He, likes, I guess he lives in London, so he likes doing, living in London, living by the museum. But it's not.
It kind of feels like he just wants a simple life.
Well, it seems like he just wants a normal life.
Yeah.
And whatever's going on with, tying himself up to the bed at the very beginning is, a hindrance.
Yeah, something that's getting. I think the shaving of the beard and not having any facial hair helped his character a lot. It made him feel kind of like
he's usually clean shaven. Dune is like the first one where he's got like a big beard. Yeah,
but the clean shaven made the character feel more on edge and like this nerdy character.
And when he's just kind of like it's a big jump from, especially from Dune, where he's supposed to be kind of a big leader-looking character, as opposed to this. He kind of like scrunches his shoulders down a little bit, kind of does this posture a lot to really give you a sense that he's kind of a nerd. He's shy,
not sure of himself, and like a schizophrenic.
Yeah. And then kind of have it, like he knows obviously that something's going on, that but then as the episode goes on and we get more and more bouncing between him and Mark, and we don't see Mark really till the very end, the feeling of rapid fire, like he falls asleep, he wakes up, something completely different is happening. I mean, it gets chaotic.
It gets very chaotic to the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
We only got one episode, and it was only 40 minutes.
Yeah,
so it wasn't very long. But I am really actually looking forward to this. Something that I was surprised about. I thought this was going to be kind of a kids thing.
Mm-hmm.
It did not feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. I was trying to look it up to see what this was rated, but there was blood in it, and there was kind of some adult stuff.
Yeah.
Like jokes and
flipping the people off and stuff. And as far as complaints go, for me, I know it is a TV show.
Oh yeah.
So the animation isn't really on par with what we've seen. Especially when you see like there's a truck and it turns and there's it's carrying wood on the back.
Yeah,
that looked very
cheesy. I was kind of surprised, even though we didn't see a lot of it. This kind of, I don't want to say what is, like this wolf character chasing him at the end, or like a dog. It looked good to me.
It looked cool
when it was scratching it. We didn't see a lot of it. It kind of was in the shadow. But
I think they did, if they just threw it on screen and had it just slowly walking, I think that would have been bad, kind of, or not bad, but similar to the way that they were introducing that ominous, like skeleton bird looking thing with the staff.
Yeah,
the way if they had done that with the wolf thing, I don't think it would have felt as cool. But how frantic and scary the wolf is, kind of, it looks like Anubis.
Yeah.
But that was a cool. I wish I could have gotten a really good glimpse of it.
Yeah, it's only the first episode, so we can't say there's a lot yet. I mean, we'll get more. Get more. They just want to, give us a little bit on the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Something to be excited about.
And it's definitely got me excited for the whole show.
Yeah. This is just us talking about the first episode. We wanted to react for the studio channel, but we probably will talk about it more in depth.
Yeah.
And once the whole show comes out on our podcast. So if you want to hear us talk about that, go check out the podcast channel. And if you find this episode or video enjoyable, subscribe to this channel and give us a like.
Yeah. Before we go, give the first episode like a tentative rating.
A 1 out of 10?
Yeah, kind of a where you stand right now. How you feeling?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
8, 7 point something.
7.5. Yeah.
Because I was confused, not knowing much about this character except for what we've seen. I've never read like the comics, but it was hopeful because it seemed like they're making something that's not just like for kids, but yet I didn't think about this. We said it seemed like there was some adult stuff in it. This is right on the cusp of Disney Plus adding these.
Oh yeah,
these like Daredevil.
Yeah, the Netflix Marvel shows.
The Netflix shows that you have to kind of say, yes, I want the full library now.
Experience.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
This is kind of on the cusp of that.
I would give it a 7.5 or an 8 just for a first reaction because it hooks you.
It does.
It does the first episode should hook you and get you wanting to see more, and they really did a good job of that.
Yeah. So. I'm gonna watch more. Well, I guess we'll probably give some more later.
We'll be talking about it as the episodes go on. Yeah. But thank you guys for watching.
Yep.
And we will see you in the next video.